Hi everyone, it's me again. Thank you for checking out another video. Today's video is going to be a little different, or I guess a little different. I used to do these kind of, but not really. It is an A5 wide plan ahead. So I thought I would show how I lay down my A5 wide spreads currently using bougie boxes and my inserts and that sort of thing. So I'm using this Scribble Prints Co kit from last year. I don't know the name of it. It was just up on the screen, but I didn't read it in time, so sorry. Because it is my partner's birthday, so he's a Christmas birthday, so I thought this kit was great, like a great mix to use Christmas and sort of, obviously we're not going to any Christmas parties, so a good sort of birthday celebration. So it is a mini kit. I do have the glitter headers, the label sampler, and the 15mm, as well as the Fashion Girls, as you can see. I did actually pick this up in the buy-sell trade. I actually missed it last year, so I was pretty happy to pick it up. And then you could see the Simply Gilded washi that I'm using. My, of course, Sticker Guru $2 Tuesday gold foil, which I'm obsessed with. Don't forget, if you order from her, to use my code. So if it's a normal order, use my code Emma15 to save 15% off. And then if it's a $2 Tuesday, you can put my name in the notes, and you'll get my gold freebie, which if you follow me on Instagram, I'm sure you've seen. It's beautiful. So yeah, don't forget to do that. As you can see here, I ran out of inserts, long story short. So these are printables that I get printed at the local, if you're in Australia, Officeworks, you'll know. The first time I ever went there though, I accidentally forgot to ask them to print double-sided. So I have like 100 sheets of one-sided inserts. I then went back and got double-sided instead, which I then ran out of. So considering I only have a couple of weeks to go, literally like 3 weeks before the end of the year, I wasn't going to go back, and instead I just make it work and I use the blank side of the page, which has been a little interesting, but it's been a challenge, so you'll see that here. Bougie Boxes has definitely made that easier because I actually have like a format to follow. Although, as you'll see, this week went a little sideways. This is probably my worst layout yet. But that's fine. You'll see it on camera. You'll see me struggle. What I've been putting down here is my washi, so I struggled with getting that straight a lot. For some reason, I don't have a problem with like the sticker washi, but when I'm using Simply Gilded, I just can't make it straight without the line. So, but we got there in the end. So I ended up using the red and gold Simply Gilded, which I've had for like years, forever. And then the black strip with the gold Sticker Guru overlays. I absolutely hated the bottom washi. It was like the poinsettia flowers, and I just think it doesn't go with the kit at all. It is so busy and like, I don't know, I just really did not like it. So I was happy with doing the two different washis instead. And I pretty much used only the date covers from that sheet and then tossed the rest because I just was not a fan. Like, I didn't use the full box at all. I preferred to use one of the girls that was in the kit, like another different skin tone of her in the fashion boxes, as opposed to using that poinsettia box. That's how much I did not like it. So, getting started, here is my attempt at doing my spread. As I said, this is probably my worst week, which is a bit frustrating. I've done 2 weeks before this, and they've both been actually pretty decent, like pretty straight, and the lines have been, you know, the same distance apart and stuff. But for some reason, this week just didn't cut it, but that's okay. We will get through it. It still works for me. It still looks good. It's just not straight. That's all. So this is what I do. So I start from the bottom and put my boxes that I want down. I pretty much put my boxes in the same spot every week, so it's pretty easy to remember. And then I should have put the bougie boxes down next, but I did it the wrong way around. So it would go full boxes and then bougie boxes. So I've got boxes, that's a lot of boxes all the way along. And then I'll do the glitter headers and just kind of stack from there. I think it was that second and third one on that page that I'm doing now that really went sideways. Like that looks okay. They start off decently, but then I think they just descend into chaos. So yeah, that's kind of my base, I guess, while I'm doing that. I do have Christmas nails, as you can see. It's one of my favorite things to do is go to I'm always at the nail salon, but Christmas nails especially. They are a little bit shorter than what I normally go for, which maybe seems ridiculous to some people because they're quite long, but that is short for me. I thought to go a little bit shorter because I want them for sort of the whole 3 to 4 weeks to last until after Christmas, whereas normally I'd be going at like 2.5 to 3 weeks. So by the time they grow, hopefully, they'll be longer. So that's the theory there. Just going and putting that box on the sidebar as well. So that was because I knew I wanted that one in the sidebar and I didn't want to accidentally put it somewhere else. So I just moved it. And then you can see I put the box on top of the other box. Like, wake up, Jeff, come on. For some reason, this is why I haven't been filming like A5s, because for some reason, as soon as I put the camera on, I just forget how to film. Like, I just don't know how to do it, and I start making mistakes and pulling stuff up, and which is like what you'll see, because this, as I said, this is probably my worst spread in terms of keeping things in line and ripping stuff up. And yeah, I don't know, it's something about the camera. I think I'm like too conscious of being in frame, and then I freak out, and then I don't actually concentrate, and then it doesn't end well. So yeah, that's fun. I guess a little bit of a life update while I'm doing this, because this is only a plan ahead. I don't go in and fill out my day by day, which is another thing that I'm struggling with. But good news. I am, as of a month yesterday, I am moving into my own house. At the moment, I am with mum and dad, and that's why I struggle to find time when it's quiet to film, because there's 5 of us living in the house. But as of January 15th, I will be in my own house. So I have my full desk. I purchased my desk. It's actually in a box in the garage. Actually, I have 2 desks. That's how much stuff I need. And I have my white foam board, I have my camera, I have my tripod, and I'm going to have the whole set up, and it will just be me and one other person in my house. So I can film whenever I want, whatever I want, and I'll just be in the office. Whereas at the moment, my desk is out in the lounge room, because that's where it fits. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to moving and being able to film and just not have to like, oh, okay, everyone's gone, let me film for 10 minutes. Yeah, so as you can see, I screwed up that box royally. It was sideways and I tried to fix it and I made it worse. So I put something on top of it a little bit later and it fixes itself, but it doesn't look great. Also, this kit I bought, as I mentioned, from the buy-sell trade. However, I have a feeling that it was a glitch kit, and whether or not the person knew or didn't know, like, I don't know, whatever, but it was probably the worst. It wasn't cut bad, but you might see it, the stickers start to peel off in the corners, like the glitter headers mostly, and the couple of the full boxes like peel back from the backing, which I've never had happen for Scribble Prints Co. before. And at first I thought maybe because it's an older kit, but then I'm like, no, I have kits from like 5 years ago that are still fine. So I don't really know what it was, but it kind of felt like a bit of a glitch kit, as I said. Or not glitch, what does she call? That's what Elle calls them. What does Scribble Prints Co. call them? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like when she puts in those rack bags, like, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? Because they just wasn't the usual crisp, like standard, I guess, that Scribble Prints Co. normally is. So it's fine and it worked because I obviously stuck that much foil over the top of it. But I just noticed when I was laying stuff down, it was like starting to peel back up at me. So yeah, kind of a bit annoying. There's my sidebar, anyone interested. I always try and do one big box and then one smaller box. It depends on if I use like a tall girl. The small box is normally like a label or a little thing even. But because it was 3 smaller boxes or 3 normal size boxes, I could use the 2 boxes. Then I'm using my little present date covers from Sticker Guru. I thought these were perfect because obviously it was like birthday and Christmas themed. Again, I really don't love the date covers, but I'm very low on other date covers and I use those in my B6, so that won't be working, so I had to use them. They're not that bad because it's only like a splash of red. You can't really tell what they are. Like, see, that looks fine. It's the washi that's not fine. Date covers look fine. Just on my B6 actually, little update again. I have decided my 2021 setup. So I'll have a video, I will have a video once it all comes in. But I'm doing my A5 wide, so my Aura Estelle Cloud. I'm not buying a new one or anything, like we're just rolling with what I've got. I don't even know what colour it is, to be honest. Like, I don't follow it very closely. I just wanted the A5 wide size. It's like a cream, maybe cashew, I feel like, maybe. It's cream, essentially. And then I'll just move my 2020 inserts into like a cheap planner from Kmart or something to hold them. So I'm doing that with Aura Estelle inserts. So I'm using the weekly and the monthly, so I'll be doing monthlies, hoping to film those. And then I've just purchased a B6 inserts from Aura Estelle and a Kiki K B6 rings planner. So I'm going rings in both planners. I'm really loving the A5 wide B6 combo. However, I just don't love the hardbound. I love the layout of the print press and hardbound, but I'm not even halfway through it and it like doesn't get anywhere near closing, or it's just getting really hard to write on things. And so I think rings has fixed my problems for A5 wide, so I'm hoping it'll fix my problems for B6. So yeah, but I'll be doing a video on like my whole setup once the inserts. I've got the planners, obviously. I'm just waiting for the inserts to arrive. The A5 wide ones weren't allowed to be sent to my shipping address, so they had to come here from Canada. So it's already been a month. It'll probably be another month before they arrive. But my B6 ones are getting shipped to my US box, which is good. So I will have a haul, I think, probably in the next couple of weeks, because that'll come over because it's got some New Year's kits and that sort of thing. So yeah, it won't be too long on that. So that's a quick little update, I guess. Back to the planning, I have done my, what are they called? Overlays. So I did the really old sheet of birthday overlays from Sticky Essentials on the 15th, because that is Troy's birthday. I used some quotes from Planner Choco and Sticker Guru, of course, and some little overlays there. The 2 Art Deco boxes are from Monique Plans. I just thought they went with the theme. There's a little wiggle. And then the boxes I used in the corner are from Glam Planner, like the half cut boxes. And I really love this quote, Christmas Love. I just thought it was like a really nice box, or really nice quote just for the week, because it's his birthday and Christmas, and yeah, I just thought it was nice. So that is kind of the base, I guess. So now this is the planner head bit, so putting down my work schedule. So I like to use flags. Now I only work 4 days a week at my main job. It's really easy to use I don't know why we're stopped here, I apologise. Probably doing something off camera and then I forgot. So, oh no, I was finding my work scripts, that's right. I just have a pile of these scripts. They're not organised at all, and so I have to flip through them every time. So that's my favourite way to mark work, because it does take up, obviously, my whole day, is a flag and then a work script from Planner Choco or Monique Plans, depending on what I'm feeling like. I've been really into the Planner Choco ones recently, but of course I always love my Monique Plans ones. Yeah, so that works perfectly with my 4 shifts at my main job. And then I was a little bit out of frame. Oh, I moved it. I used the smaller, what is this called? Flag, and the different work script, just to kind of denote my different, like my second job. So yeah, got 5 shifts this week, which is good. And then I'm working a lot in the next couple of weeks. So across 2 jobs, that'll be fun. Don't know how I'm going to mark that, but anyway. Then I put the weekend banner in, which I actually regret as soon as I put it down, because it's like Obviously it's a printed gold, but I feel like it's like a bronzy printed gold, and I don't think it really goes at all with the spread. I wish I'd used a foil one instead, but you know, we're here, it's done, it's there, so I think I could probably peel it off if I really don't like it, but yeah, we're going with it. So next I'm putting down my headers from Sticker Guru. These are probably my favourite things that she does in a $2 Tuesday, I reckon. She always does like the 2 different styles, like on the one sheet, which I really enjoy. Just kind of mix it up rather than just getting one sheet of, you know, the 4x7 cutout headers. So I'm alternating, if you can't tell, because I'm kind of a bit all over the place. I'm doing, you know, every second one as one design and then every second one as another. Sometimes I'll do like all the top row as one, all the bottom row as one, and then all the middle row as something as the other one. I just mix it up. Most of the time I'll use both, unless there's one that I don't like, but I can't really remember. I think I've pretty much used all of them. So yeah, I really love the lights design that she came out with 1 week. So I used obviously the bottom washi, the header overlays. I think there was like little banners maybe, but I don't use them. But and I just really like the lights design. It just really works. It's like simple, especially for a header overlay. I find sometimes they can be way like overwhelming, but I don't find that. I think they kind of are just enough. And that's what I had left. So, whoa, that's a little intense on the on the zooming. I apologize. So next I'm just putting in my main events for the week, which is obviously Troy's birthday. I was just trying to find a box to fill it. So I used the red. I love this bright red. So I used the red half box, and then I'm flipping through my Planner Choco scripts, which you can see in the bottom corner, to find my happy birthday one. Something about these scripts, I don't know, they're simple. Obviously I like black because I'm not buying 4 of every script, I'll be broke. Black, easy. I don't know, I really like them. They're a nice size, they're not too overwhelming, they're not too, you know, big or small. I really like her scripts. So I have more coming in the mail. Actually, I think they're probably sitting in my US box by now. So that is that. And then I'll go and write in, obviously, his name, and then put in probably an icon, I reckon, is what I did. Zooming out again, you're probably getting whiplash. My apologies. Next, I'm doing the deco. So I know a few people have asked me how or why I do my deco. This is a bit of a video showing you that. I do deco on the side because, as you can see with these inserts, there's no room up the top. That is because the bottom washi section is quite large. So Glam Planner, for example, has 3 bottom washies. I can fit all 3 with room in these inserts because there's heaps of bottom washi room, but obviously there's not enough that takes out of the room up the top. So that's why I do I do deco like this. I don't know, just because I like deco and I want to use it. I don't always. If there's only a few pieces, I find it looks funny in the middle, but I don't know, I like it. Well, then you can see my foam board, which I accidentally cut, so sorry. And then I just go through and cut it. So I was having a bit of an issue. Sometimes I accidentally cut the paper, which I did last week. Took a real big chunk out of the paper, but this week's not too bad. And then as you can see, it just puts the deco on either side, which, I don't know, it just gives a little something extra. So I'm just flipping through the kit so you can see, once I lay down my base for the week, what I have left. I cut off extras that I won't use. I probably should have cut off the rest of the deco as well, so that's not in the way. I tossed that whole poinsettia sheet because, as I said, I will not be using that. And yeah, that is my base. That's pretty much how I will do my base of my spread every week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.